Okay. Hi.
Hello.
How's everybody? Ready. Okay. Sarah, do you want me to start? Do you want to start?
Yeah, why don't you kick it off with the calendar?
Okay. Let me pull up our calendar and I will share it and we'll talk about that real quick. The internet is failing me. Hold on, guys. Sorry.
I might be able to bring it up if you can.
Have it by chance, Sarah? I think it's not loading for some reason. Sorry, guys. I should have had this open. Sorry. All right, let me start talking about the calendar, and then once we see the feel of it, post our team pages.
Here, I'll screen share.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't even know if they can hear me.
I can hear someone.
Oh, okay, you can hear me. I don't know how to do this then. I don't know. I can't, for some reason, I can't sign on to the Zoom app. So I just made the call, but I don't know how to, I don't know.
Okay. All right. So first things first, we are going to launch the Health Bet on January 9th. So if you're not familiar with the Health Bet, if you weren't around in September when we did the Health Bet, this is going to be the second time Beachbody is doing the Health Bet, and basically utilize the My Challenge Tracker app. We will have a Facebook group, but all of the requirements, the Shakeology and the workouts need to be tracked in the app. Okay.
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah.
Can you mute everybody except for yourself?
Yes. Manage participants. Off. Okay. Can you still hear me? Okay. I couldn't hear you, but I saw your mouth. All right. So the Health Bet will kick off on January 9th. Now, this is a Beachbody driven event, so the dates for that are set by Beachbody, not by us. So it kicks off on Monday, January 9th, and runs for 4 weeks. So it ends whatever that first Sunday of February is. So what we're thinking we're going to do is we are going to start a group on Facebook on January 2nd. We're going to use that first week of January to really kind of get people in the right mindset, work them through how to actually utilize the app, help them with planning and prepping and setting themselves up for success. We will keep that group running throughout the entire challenge. But each night or each day, we will have a reminder for folks to tell them to go into the app, log their Shakeology, log their workout. But we're going to kind of keep the basis of the challenge on Facebook. Anybody who did the challenge with us in September, this is a little bit different than what we did in September. In September, we completely were on the app. We did everything on the app. And because of all the posts with Shakeology and stuff, I think people found it to be a little bit overwhelming. And I don't know that our daily posts that we put out there to help support people and encourage people had much of an impact because they were kind of drowned out by everybody's sweaty selfies and pictures of Shakeology. So we will start our prep week on January 2nd, and then we will keep the group running, and we will dive right into the Health Bet starting on January 9th. And like I said, that runs for 4 weeks. Requirements for the Health Bet, just so you guys are aware, is 3 workouts a week, 5 Shakeologies a week, and they have to be tracked each week. So the weeks run Monday to Sunday, and somebody has to track their activity within that week period. They can backlog within the week, but once the week is over, the week is over. If they've missed any of the requirements, they're out of the running for the incentive. So that's super, super important as a coach that you know that, so that you can clearly communicate that to your participants. Because the last thing you want is a participant to work really, really hard, but then miss out on the incentive because they forgot to log a Shakeology. Or they think that they can go back 2 weeks and log that Shakeology. The week runs Monday to Sunday and have to log their requirements in that week. All right, and then it runs for 4 weeks. So if you have any questions on the Health Bet, definitely feel free to ask. Like I said, it's super important that you're aware kind of all the little nuances of it, just so that you can communicate that to your participants. The app is super easy to use. They do have to take a picture of their Shakeology. They don't have to take a sweaty selfie. They can just log that they did their workout, but they have to take a picture of their Shakeology. They don't have to be in the picture, but the logging of the Shakeology has to have a picture accompanying it. Okay, so that's another important part. All right, so January 3rd, we're going to do a live sneak peek into coaching. So great way to kick off the new year. That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anybody who's done the live sneak peeks with us will use the same typical format that we do. Usually Sarah kicks off, does a welcome, and then every 8 to 10 minutes, a coach jumps on with a different topic and just does a live video. We try to keep it within an hour, and we usually do it in a group. So if you have somebody who can't join that night, or you have somebody who comes along a couple days later and they're interested, you can add them into the group, and they can check out all of the videos. Everything will kind of remain live in that group. Just like we typically do, we'll start a new coach training the Monday after our sneak peek. So we'll create a group, we'll add you all, and you can add anybody who is new and wanting to get up and running with coaching. January 10th, we'll do a team call, 9 p.m. Eastern, similar to this one. We'll run a free group on the 16th of January. We haven't really discussed the details of that yet. So if you have any suggestions, we haven't done a clean eating or a Shakeology group in a while, so we can kind of discuss that as teams and come up with a cool kind of theme. Again, your free groups, those are your value adds. So awesome opportunity to invite people with no pressure. Gives them a good introduction to something like clean eating or Shakeology, shows them kind of what a challenge group is like, allows them to see kind of the support as a coach that you can provide to them. All right, so definitely invite to those. And then Sarah and I talked about changing up the second sneak peek for January. Instead of doing it at night like we typically do, we thought maybe we would try a Saturday morning coffee talk sneak peek. So we'll run it kind of in the same manner as the typical sneak peeks. We'll do a live Zoom though, and we will give people an opportunity to jump on with a cup of coffee, ask their questions, give us time to communicate to them, what coaching is all about. And we felt like maybe it would be a little more relaxed. Obviously, completely different time of day. We're going to do it on the weekend. So we'll just see how that goes. Gotta try to change things up occasionally. So we'll see. Hopefully it's successful and it's something that we can do on a regular basis. If it's a total bomb, maybe we'll try it one more time and then see how it goes. And then finally, on the 23rd, we will run we'll start a new challenge group, paid challenge group for the month, and we will start another new coach training since we have a sneak peek. One of the things Sarah and I have been talking about is running a year-long like a year-long challenge group. So she's going to talk a little bit about BOD, and Sarah, maybe I'll kick it off to you, and it's kind of a good segue into that. And because of the new structure of BOD, we're thinking about running an actual year-long challenge group.
All right, so I'm sure you guys all know about the on-demand all access, the new thing that's happening. So they and us, if we upgrade, get access to Beachbody On Demand, everything in it, any program that they've ever made. It doesn't matter if you bought them or not, the new ones, anything they launch throughout this next year is ours if we upgrade, or our challengers if that's what they decide to opt in on, which is amazing because the value of that at $199, if you think about Shakeology retail is $130, they're getting a year of BOD, everything for $70, you know? I spent so much money on just programs throughout the year. I spend way more than $70. So it's a great value. But so once if that's what they're going to opt in with, and I guess any kind of challenger at this point, we're going to keep the group going and just do monthly themes. So we don't have to open up a new group every month. We'll switch the cover photo. We'll continually add people in. If people aren't participating and they're kind of, you know, they did a program for a little bit, they faded off, we'll probably do like quarterly sweeps. It gives you an opportunity to check in with them, see what they're doing. Maybe they're not ready to kick back up again, and then, you know, check back in again and see if they want to start something else. So it makes it easier on us, and it gives us opportunities to continually check in with our people. So what Tara kind of brought up was it's like the Netflix for fitness, basically. And another good point is they can share this. This is not like a gym membership. You can't share a gym membership with your husband, you know? You can share this with anybody in your house. I give my mom my password or whatever so she can try it out. But, you know, it's not, I'm buying 21 Day Fix and Jimmy wants to do hammer and chisel. You know what I mean? Like, everybody can share this. Anybody can do what they want. So it's definitely a one size fits all type of thing now, which is awesome. I made a much more in-depth video today, screen sharing and walking them through on demand, what they get. I walked them through Core de Force. I showed them, like, they get the meal plan, the calendar, everything they would get normally, and they get them for everything. So if you guys want to use that video when you're talking to people, the link is in my team page. Michelle, you can share it in your team page. It's a lot easier for people to like visually see it than to understand when you're trying to explain.
If you're not familiar with Beachbody On Demand, definitely go in and check it out. You know, I think some of the longer time coaches, like, we've seen kind of this evolution of Beachbody On Demand coming and speeding up, because I think we're moving in definitely a full digital direction, it seems like. So if you don't use Beachbody On Demand, or you haven't ever checked it out, definitely go in there and look around, because you'll see there's all the tools and resources. The eating plans are all in there. So it's definitely make yourself familiar with it, because the questions your customers ask you are going to start being mostly about Beachbody On Demand.
And you can stream it, computer, tablet, iPad, iPhone, Apple TV, smart TVs, Fire Stick. There's so many different options. So, and that's kind of the way technology is going. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's streaming everything now. And it's just awesome that Beachbody is keeping up with that. Okay, moving on, because I don't want to run out of time. Do you want me to move on to goals?
Go for it.
All right. So I hope you guys all did your homework, because this is my favorite part of the year. So goal setting. I want to go around and just tell us quickly a couple of the goals that you guys came up with for 2017. It can be business, financial, family, personal, anything you guys want. So I am going to start with Sarah and pick on Sarah.
Hi guys. So this was kind of cool because this coincided with, I just read The Circle Maker, and he had in there like his list of life goals, which totally helped me like form mine, because I kind of sit down and I'm like, where do I start? So that was really helpful. So I came up with like the best list that I've had to date, but let's see, a couple of them. One is they kind of like range in time. So like sooner I would like I want LASIK eye surgery. I want to fix these eyes. So that's one. And a family trip to Disney. My kids are like the perfect age. I want to take them to Disney. So that's that. And like a business one would be Diamond. I want to be Diamond by March 1st.
Awesome.
Yay.
All right. I'm just going to go through my Zoom that I can see. Go ahead, Christy. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
So I was not so awesome with my homework, but I have some general goals. I also do want to become Diamond in 2017. I was thinking within the first quarter, so not quite March 1st, but the end of March.
Awesome.
If they can get Diamond, and then by the end of the year, I guess like 2-star. Is that like when you have 2 diamonds under you? So it's a little, adventurous for me, but we'll see how that works out.
Totally.
And I don't want to say this too loud. I don't know if you can see that.
Wow!
So kind of working that in as well. So hopefully this will be the healthiest one.
Oh, that's exciting.
I haven't broken the news yet, so trying to keep it hush hush for a few more days.
Oh.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Just kind of focusing on those 2 things, building the business concurrently with taking care of myself and that one.
Cool.
That's awesome. All right. Anna.
Hi, can everybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, well, I actually have a crazy year coming up. We're going to be putting our house on the market, moving and everything. So, of course, my goals have to do with that, to deal with that with a baby and a toddler. Also, I do want to get Diamond within the first quarter. That's definitely a little ambitious for me, but I'm willing to whatever, do what I got to do. And then I also want LASIK as well. But yep, that's pretty much it. It's just to get through selling my house, buying a new house, maybe moving in with my parents for a little bit. But yeah, that's my goals for the year, pretty much. And then like definitely grow the business and become Diamond and everything.
Awesome. All right.
Oh, I have a quick question about the on-demand.
Go ahead.
Okay, if you've already bought on-demand, do you get the programs and everything once it starts, or do you have to like wait till your membership's up and then reorder?
We have to upgrade. I don't know. I think December 1st is the cutoff for it, but you purchased before that. So
Anybody can upgrade, and they will. If you have a person who's currently a BOD member, they need to submit the form to upgrade. They will be charged, I think it's $61 and some change. and their like anniversary date will be retro to the date that they were charged for their current quarter of BOD. So say they got charged on November 15th for this quarter's BOD, they'll be charged $61, and then their anniversary date will be the November 15th date. So November 15th, 2017 will be their anniversary date. They'll get charged $99.95, and they'll start their next year.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
All right. Cassie, can you unmute yourself? I have no access to this. Or Michelle, can you unmute her?
Sorry.
I
Yep.
did. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, hey.
Yay.
So when I started, I was Emerald. So my goal is to get back there since I'm trying to work on myself. I think in my journey, it's not so much like getting people on board, but I got to focus more on me. So that's what I'm currently doing. One of my goals is to lose 30 pounds by March. I think that that's realistic.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Maybe I got to get over it, all this junk in my house. So, and another one, mine is attending Super Saturday, every Super Saturday. I think that that's really good for me because I feel like all the encouragement and then just seeing, you know, meeting new people and everything is good. But not only attending, but bringing at least 1 to 2 coaches that I want to include in our on our team, because I feel like when people actually become a part of it and see it, it's easier for them to understand it. I feel like sometimes I have miscommunication problems when it comes to trying to explain actually what we do, because a lot of people just don't understand unless they actually see it. I'm a more visual person anyway, so for me, I like to see it. I want to be debt free in May. I'm working on it. I'm really working on it. It's really hard for me right now because I lost my job in April. So I started my own business, 2 businesses. And not only do I have this business, the coaching business, but I'm also doing my cleaning business. So I'm like all over the place, but it's going good. So that's good. And then another goal of mine is finding my success partner. I'm looking to work with somebody other than just, I mean, not to, I love you guys. That's not what I'm talking about. But, you know, I would like how you have Michelle, you know, like, yeah. I think that it's easier to get your ideas. I feel like sometimes I get so creative in my own head that I get stuck with repeating posts. And I don't want to do that. I'd rather be more creative and work with someone. So those are my goals.
Definitely. Success partners where it's at.
It is. I mean, I feel like I'm so stuck with it. Like with the posts, sometimes I don't like repeating them because I like to make them meaningful and purposeful. But I think that just actually getting to work with someone and calling them every Friday or every Monday or something and say, hey, look, listen, like, let's come up with these type of posts and work together so we can, I've been seeing that a lot of people been, just the support, like after your post, I did notice that, like, I'll make sure that I'll post under Sarah's and yours. Well, the 2 Sarahs. I have to say what Sarah L and Sarah D. So I'll make sure I post under you guys so that way it kind of gets your feeds going. Even though I know that I'm already a coach, but I feel like if some people can see that I'm relating to you, that they can relate to. So
absolutely, that team support is so crucial.
Yeah,
just to go on and help each other out. Because nobody else knows who's a coach, you know?
Yeah, this is true. Okay.
All right. Erin.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I guess my first goal would just be to, with personal development, I'm not understanding a lot of what's going on right now just because I started about a week ago. So it's just learning a lot. It's a lot at once. And so just learning more, and then just first getting to the Emerald level, I think would be my goal business-wide. And then I would like to attend a Super Saturday just to see what it's all about. That would be a goal to fit that in somehow. And
I recently started going to church, so I would like to get more involved with that. My husband and I and my 2 boys, we started at a church near us about 3 months ago, and we really enjoy that. We've noticed that it's helped us all as a family, and this has been kind of tying in with that, just the vision, the positive, everything. So it just seems to be a nice fit for our life right now. So just continue with that and get more involved. And I think really just to keep up with my own fitness and health, because I have a couple of things. Just I get a lot of neck and back injuries. I played lacrosse in college, and it messed up my system somehow. So I like to just keep myself as fit as possible and stick to my routines as much as possible, because it really does help with all that. And so just keeping up with that and my nutrition, and that should help as well.
Awesome. I'm excited for this year so far. All right, Tamira.
I have a few goals this year. Finding a new job. It's been a rough couple months. Trying to be better with my money and budgeting, eating healthier more consistently. I'm definitely a stress eater. Something I need to work on. Taking a real vacation, going back to school and working on my personal development. And I just added losing 20 pounds by March. So, and I will say I've had LASIK twice and I love it. So.
Awesome. All right.
And it looks like Danielle.
And I was going to say, yes, Danielle.
I think that worked. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hi, guys. I actually have a lot of goals. First and foremost, though, is spend more time with my kids. I had a rough past couple of months, and they kind of not fell to the wayside, but I was babysitting full time, and it just got out of hand. And so I really kind of want to focus more on my kids, which is why I kind of haven't been present on my page, which sucks, I know, but family comes first. So I want to be able to figure out how to juggle the business and spend a lot more time with my kids, which I've already been able to do the past couple of days, and it's been amazing. So that's one of my goals, just be more attentive to them and be there for them and be present. And then another one is be debt-free within the next 6 months, hoping we can do that. And then one of my big goals for this year, which I've talked to Michelle about this, and this is going to be real now because I'm saying it to all of you, but I would really like to compete in the Beachbody Classic at Summit this year. So come January 1st, Body Beast is what I'm going to be rocking, and I'm hoping to do that. So maybe you guys can all be there and cheering me on. That would be cool. And then I had one more, and now I can't remember. I should have written it down. And I don't remember. I think that was it. Diamond by first quarter, like a lot of you. So hoping that I can do all these things, but yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
You guys are the best.
Michelle.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick on you.
Oh, where'd I go? Hold on. Sorry. Hang on, guys.
You want me to go while you're doing that?
All right. Yeah, because I don't know what I did. Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So I actually did this with Tara, my coach, and I had to break down 12 months, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, and 15 years for her. But I want to say by the end of the year, I put 5-star, diamond, elite, and I want to have a date night every month with my husband because we are thoroughly lacking in that area, and a date with one of my kids every month, like one-on-one, because with 3 kids they get all smashed together, especially the little ones. So that's a goal of mine. And just to really grow our team and focus on our teams and develop that tight-knit close family culture. And that's really all I have for this year. So first quarter, I have 2-star, which is really scary. Go ahead, Michelle.
I'm failing at multitasking, Sarah.
All right. Do you want me to keep going on engineering?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I'll come back to my goals. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to upgrade this so that we can keep going because we've got more stuff to talk about. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to be personally contacting each of my PS coaches to kind of reverse engineer your goals for the next 12 weeks. Like, to me, it's much easier to break a goal down 12 weeks from the start date. So like your first quarter goal. And basically we'll figure out what the goal is, and this is all business stuff. So what that goal is, what are you going to need to get there from where you are now, and then what are you going to need to do weekly, and then break those tasks into daily so they fit into your life. You're not, crazy overwhelmed, wondering what you're doing, and just you have it down on your paper and you do it, So I'm going to do that individually with you guys. We don't have enough time on here to do it with everybody, but I know that really has helped me so far when I did this, when I started 6 weeks ago. Liz isn't on here, right? Do you want me to skip Power Hour? Or do you want me to go over Power Hour?
No, you can skip it.
Okay. All right. Michelle, do you want to?
Yeah, Sarah, this is not working.
All right.
All right, so I'm okay, so my goals real quick are that I would like to be 5-star by the end of next year. I would like to be 2-star by the end of first quarter. This has been a goal of mine for a long time, so I know that it's totally achievable. Sarah knows this. I haven't told anybody else. I am taking a new job starting January 9th, though, so my entire world is getting turned upside down. So I need to be intentional. I need to be focused, and I need to maximize my time once this happens. So 2-star by the end of the first quarter, 5-star elite by the end of the year. And I have a financial goal of earning $1,000 a week by Summit, which is huge. I mean, that's like massive. So that's that. Okay. Liz did share her goals with me. I'm going to hold off and have Liz share them. She couldn't be on tonight. She's not feeling well. But I want to move into personal development, and then we're going to talk about vision boards. So I'm going to share my screen. Sarah did a beautiful presentation last time, and I felt the pressure to do a presentation this time. Yeah. So, okay. Can you guys see my PowerPoint? No?
It said it started sharing. I don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't have anything either.
No?
Mm-mm. Yeah, yes.
Yes?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So personal development. Anybody who has been in Beachbody for a while, and even those who are just joining, hear personal development all the time. And it is something that you should be doing every single day. Okay. Personal development is going to improve your awareness and your activities. It helps you to develop your talents and your potential, enhance your quality of life. So not only your coaching life, but all of us can attest to how personal development has bled into our family life, our friends' life, our work life. If you happen to be a person who has another job, personal development is not just for coaching. It is just to complete your life. I mean, truly. Build dreams and aspirations. It helps you to understand what is outside of the realm of your thinking right now, and allow you to think big and build big dreams and big aspirations for yourself. And it allows you to focus on important efforts. Okay, so it really helps you to kind of focus in on what should I be spending my time on, what should I be focusing on, where should I be channeling my efforts and my energy, and it helps you to do that. So this next slide, I just listed out, and I will share this with you guys so that you don't have to write this stuff down. These are just some of the most popular personal development recommendations. If you've been coaching for a while, I'm sure you've probably read a number of these or listened to them on Audible. But these are some of the biggies, okay? And this list could go on and on and on and on. But I just wanted to put out there some of the big personal development recommendations. And in my team, I know I have in the files section a list based on different topics. So if you're wanting to look at building relationships, these are the books to read. If you're looking to build your spiritual sense, these are the books to read. So if you haven't seen that list, check it out, because it'll help you to sort of focus on what type of personal development book should I be reading for whatever your need is. All right. And then different ways to fit in personal development. So my biggest tool and resource is using Audible. You can listen during your commute, while you're cleaning the house, grocery shopping, watching your kids' sports practice, in the shower, cooking dinner, whatever. If you're not an Audible person and you like to hold a book, committing to read 15 to 20 minutes every day, make it a non-negotiable. You have to do that. Whether you do it first thing in the morning, whether you choose to do it in the middle of the day or before you go to bed, whatever it is, make it a priority, make it a non-negotiable, and make sure that you get it in. Your life will change if you commit to doing personal development every single day. All right. So for 2017, we want you to start off the year with a book that is going to help drive you towards the goals you just communicated to us. So if you have big financial goals or you have big, growth goals for your business, find a personal development book that's going to help support and drive you towards that. Start off with it on January 1st. Don't wait. And again, make it a priority to fit it in every single day. All right, talking about visions and goals and dream boards. If you haven't ever created a vision board before, make the time to do it. Sarah and I would like for both of our teams to post your vision boards in our team pages. Each of us will kind of start the thread on that, and then you all need to follow suit, okay? What should you put in your vision board? Identify your vision, give it clarity, reinforce your daily affirmations, keep your attention on your intentions. So print it out, post it in multiple places, put it as your screensaver, whatever. Just have it in the forefront of your mind. And I'm just going to pull up this slide because this gives you a quick visual. This is my 2016 vision board. Yours can look like whatever, and use whatever you want to use to create it. PicMonkey, PowerPoint, Publisher, it doesn't matter. And we can do another session on how to actually build it if you want. But print it out and post it. And I'm talking really fast because I'm about to get cut off. I know I am.